new Evo Vegeta. Pretty cool. Pretty cool guy. So let's see what he does. Purple, ranged unit. Let's read his kit here, right? Let's just get right into it. Also very odd. Goku is melee. Blue, good color. Cabba's red, ranged. And Vegeta's purple, ranged. I hope Goku has even stats because that's color synergy. They're meant to work together. So why weren't they all just ranged? I don't know. I don't know. They should have been. I don't know. But we will continue nonetheless. Vegeta, strike armor on blast. What? Blast armor on strike. Wow. Cup pen, beautiful. Blue card gets better the higher levels you go in your building up of your unique gauge levels. Something new. Will it be interesting? We'll find out. Green card, you throw the motherfucker. Key plus 50, damage plus 20%, get some card draw speed, it gets some unique gauge charge rate up, get cover in all 5 counts, combos as a strike, blast, green, or blue. Blast them around that. Main ability, go into Evo Vegeta. Get a full hand, 50 health back, 50% health back. Key plus 50, nullify some gimmicks there, as well as sub count on switch -2, as well as his starter ability. Unique gauge plus 30%, damage 280%, damage guard 180%, key recovery 60%, card draw speed +1, -5 to strike and blast arts cost, as well as has endurance. Both Goku and Evo Vegeta have endurance. Will note, as I did say he is purple, I hope there is abilities in his kit that give him defense neutral very often. UMV is running around, Ku is running around. These are very common yellows that are all in the game, all running around at the current moment. So I need this unit to have some defense neutral that is very, very consistent, or he will be a nothing. I need that to exist, or I will be hurt by this unit. Because I want Evo Vegeta. I wanted Evo Vegeta. Part 2 was not part 1ing it. I wanted this. So I hope he can just exist. Purple ranged makes me petrified. I hope he can exist well, because he will need it. On battlefield entry, draw a card, get some key back, get cover in all 5 counts. He has cover in all 5 counts on his green, cover in all 5 counts on his entry. Protect hand for 5 counts, as well as after he uses the card when key is 40 or lower, he will draw 2 new cards, get 30 key back, ally subcount -2, and cancel enemy attribute upgrades. When allies defeated, and this is shared between before and after transforming, he gets 20 damage inflicted, ally health 20%, he debuffs their arts power 15% on strike and blast, debuffs their big move power 40% on, well, the big moves for 10 counts on each. Then on battlefield, an enemy switches, damage gauge was 60%, 2 times, damage plus 10%, 15 counts, as well as enemy key -30. Then, when hit by an enemy arts, he will do this 1 time, every time he is newly entered. Store health by 10% and destroy 2 enemy cards, as well as goes defense neutral when they do big moves. Okay, so that disrupt is not enough. Destroying 2 enemy cards, reducing their key by 30. They go from Ku, they go Diamond 4 Ku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, anybody in the world, infinite card spawn. So that disrupt's not enough, so pair him with the better disrupt. Already a thing that notices out, as well as only defense neutral so far on big moves. I'm gonna hope for better because I need that to be more. Please. Blast cover comes into blue, MUI is a strike cover, comes into blue, okay. Then evolve type when he's in Evo Blue. What happens here? On arts use with full unique gauge, max buffs shared before and after transforming, you draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer, 10% health back, key plus 30, 20% damage inflicted, up to 60%. That's per level, so there's 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, so at peak it's at 60, obviously 20. Special move arts cost -10 up to 30 because again it's peak, so he has 20 blue card cost, which is very fucking good, obviously, because blue card is also upping enemy sub count. Nullify cover change, 5 counts there, cancels attribute downgrades under normal conditions, levels up when he uses consumed at max level 3, charges slightly each time a strike and blast arts is used, additional charge conditions +2 gradually according to key charge time and while on battlefield. So if you charge key with him, do cards, or just be on the battlefield, you will get your gauge faster and faster and faster. Oh, this is not even an Evo. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. They're probably have the same effects. And then consumed entirely on arts use with a full unique gauge. So once you consume that, boom, these things happen, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful symphony. Everything's going to repeat. Most likely here, Cup Pen. His blue card does gain endurance nullification that cannot be canceled, which is nice. Elite Goku, the same thing there. Then his green card actually gains a buff where it gives you, as well as everything else, minus 50% to enemy health restore. That is great. I wish it was enemies to do the full team, but enemy health restore debuff, anything to help defeat the Daima problem of life, sure, we'll take it. Main ability, all right, there it is. It's okay. So you're going to tell me this guy is defense neutral on big moves only, and he gets neutral again on main ability. And that's the only way we're going to get neutral with this unit in any capacity when he has to deal with Ku, MV, and Beast. That is going to be a tough time. Daima, I said Daima. MUI is going to have a tough time with all the greens and his issue of neutrality, right? This unit's going to have the same problem. Matter of fact, both these units are going to have severe issues. But okay, we'll get into that later. All enemy damage C plus 20%. Sure. Why not? Love that. On transformation or battlefield entry, you get the same thing as before. Blah, 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 blah. We're going over this. Does anything change here? Nothing changes. All of that's the same. Every single thing that's in SSB is the same thing as in Evo. Sure. Everything here stays the same as well, right? Sure. Okay, everything stays the same, essentially. He just gets a little bit better, obviously, because of Evo. Issues, because there is issues with this going on here. And it's not, like, you know, about the reveal itself, though I will do a video on that next. Only defense neutral on big moves. I don't know how that's supposed to help me. UMV is going to snipe me. UMV is being run because it's very good against Daima, and in turn, you're going to face UMV. So that's going to be tough. As well as, unless Kaba is just the gracious god of all, and I'm not saying better than these units, but on par with them, it's going to be very difficult for you to ignore. Like, how can I, as a player, if I'm running into a Beast Gohan or a UMV, most example, because he's most common yellow, that's not Daima, how can I, as a player, get this guy to not kill me fast? That's going to be virtually impossible, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be positive about that. Like, he could do damage, he can do nice things, I'm sure his damage numbers will be fine, I'm sure his defenses will be good enough, but it doesn't matter if he's going to be able to get snipe potentialed like that every time. It's going to be brutal. MUI explained the same thing. There's brutal stuff that is like, he's good, the kid is good, but what the kid is being with what's out, the strongest colors in the game right now is going to be green and yellow, right? That's all you're facing. That's all you're facing, whether it be Ku, MV, Beast, or all the 97 greens in the game. And we just dropped a blue-purple that have virtually no defense neutral on general aesthetic of life. And I don't know, like, MUI is better off because the auto-dodging, and that'll save his life a lot better than Vegeta. But on a paper basis, and obviously I go off only on paper here, how am I supposed to presume something obscenely broken with these characters if I know what these other characters do? It'll be interesting to see how these units perform, is what I'll say. I'm hoping for them to do better than I assume in my brain, because what I just assume right now is, okay, UMV snipe food. Good job. Great job, Evo. You'll do some damage. You'll do great damage. I'm so happy for you. But you'll be UMV snipe food. Ku can probably, like, 3 cards you. It's going to be a tough day. It's going to be a tough day for Evo. And then MUI, auto dodging will save his life, and he'll be better. I'm not shocked, but he'll be better. So I don't know what to assume from this. I wish there was more safety capabilities for these units, because right now they are looking like nom 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 food. Imagine I'm Majin Ku, nom 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 food. Beast, UMV, nom 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 food. So that's the perspective. Like, it doesn't really matter if his damage numbers are amazing, if he does all these amazing things. It doesn't really impact anything if he ends up just being snipe food. And with only neutral defensively on big moves and on second main, as well as, didn't even mention this here, which applies to MUI, which I mentioned it there, we're transforming units. Ku, Tamagami number 3, and Daima 4 Ku, which are all pretty common, Tamagami being the least of. Common units on Daima, all shield mains on entry. Not on cover, not on anything, on entry. These are transforming units. It's going to be tough. I don't know what they're going to be on drop. I'm not going to assume. I'm not going to say anything more. I'm just pointing out the flaws that exist, and they are going to exist in match. I hope these units do well. Their anniversary. Don't want them to be shit. But if they were to surprisingly buff 5 counts defense neutral entry, and they give it to both these units, I would not be surprised. Because right now, with the colors of the game, and what these units are having in their kits of livability, more Evo than not because he doesn't have auto dodging, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be very brutal for this unit. He'll do well, but he will die very fast. I wonder how this goes. I'll see you in the rant video.